The name of this next horse is Hoof Hearted. But listen to the call.
Hoof Hearted on the extreme outside. Colorado Co-Ed, Toast a Dozen on the inside. Questers Jet. Hoof Hearted on the outside. It's close. Hoof Hearted in the winner's circle.
¡Claro que sí! ¡Ay, ja, ja! ¡Sí, señor!
What is up, pod people? This is another episode of Hoof Hearted. I am Doc, and I am with the Mexalorian. Mex.
How's it going?
Hey, man.
What's going on?
Nothing new. Same old shit, different day. So
Same soup reheated, right?
what?
You don't remember that old saying from our coworker?
No, same what?
Same soup, just reheated.
Oh, okay. Who the fuck said that? What do he look like? Don't tell me his name. Don't say his name. I don't want to bleep it out.
Cause I don't remember his name.
Oh, okay, good.
He's a black dude, super cool. I think he was usually on the Friars.
Yeah, okay, I know who it is. Yeah,
Okay.
All right, cool. Yeah, no, he was super cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
He was one of the guys, because remember that day when the manager was saying that steak to the lady, like, we got fried chicken. The one guy got
he was the one that got heated.
No, he was the one that was like, that's pretty funny. That was fucking. But the third one was like laughing his ass off.
Okay, yeah,
I remember the one that got pissed off's name, and I mean rightfully so.
yeah,
Because he was usually fry cook at that time.
yeah.
He was like, that's
He
pretty
was-
funny.
it
That's
was
pretty funny.
funny.
That's all right.
Yeah. Anyways, okay. So, is there anything new with you or no?
Nah, just working.
You getting back into the swing of things? Like, are you still kind of like, I need a break?
I'm thinking about switching up
Switching jobs?
fields anyways. So yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, I know that you said you were doing like some Uber stuff. Yeah.
No, the DoorDash, but
DoorDash, yeah.
Uber Eats might be more popular in this town, but
No, DoorDash. I mean, my wife always orders DoorDash.
oh, does she?
Yeah, she would never order Uber Eats.
Okay.
So, yeah, but are you looking at anything else?
Just applying
Fine.
here and
Yeah.
there,
Okay. All right. Cool.
and no, just applying. Besides starting my own businesses and shit on the side, but
Yeah.
and then what is it? Twitch sponsorships. So that's pretty cool.
That's cool. Have those worked out yet or no?
Yeah, I got some money coming, but
Alright, cool.
Twitch needs to, or whatever company's doing it needs to fucking give me some more.
Yeah.
That dog eating the bone and just looking at the cat like, this is you, bitch. Like, I promise you.
Speaking of too, like if anybody wants to support us, you can go ahead and support us on Spotify, and that would be cool. If not, whatever.
Yeah, no,
I'm not begging.
no,
I'm not
that's
begging.
cool. Or the sponsors that we do get in a little bit. I'm sure we're gonna have some.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Also, too, everybody. So, if you would like to give us a call, you can call us now. We have a Google number, so you could call, leave a message, whatever. Our number is, I forgot it. Our number is area code 661-379-0020. So you could call us 661-379-0020 and leave a message, or if we're actually recording, maybe one of these days we'll be able to get it out there on the socials and say, hey, this is when we're recording, and then they can call us live.
Yeah.
Yeah. And or if you want us to call you while we're doing a show, we could do that, just for some shits and giggles. So yeah, so that's that. We also got Instagrams, Hoof Hearted Podcast at Instagram. I am Doc Farted at Instagram. Mex is _Mexalorian at Instagram and Twitch. I'm also on Twitch too, but same thing, Doc Farted, but I'm not on there that much. So Mex is on there quite a bit more, and he's actually good at games. So, and then email us at hoofheartedpod@gmail.com. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah. You can listen to us on Spotify, which you're probably already listening to us on there because that's all we have right now. That and Google Podcast, but apparently nobody does that. So I gotta stop being lazy and actually try to get it on other platforms. I gotta try to get it on iTunes, like the Apple Podcast. Because that's probably the most popular one. So, you know,
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, you've got an iPhone, but you don't use it, do you?
I don't use iTunes at all. So no.
Okay. What do you
Spotify?
Spotify?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So,
See,
that's I'm like, I don't care. Like I'm rather fine just being on Spotify for it.
yeah.
But
Oh, there you go. Every once in a while, you guys might hear a dog. The dog is like right next to me, and pugs like to snore. So, anyways, what's today's episode about, man?
I've been thinking about some dreams.
Dreams?
Yeah.
I
I don't know.
Wet?
Well, I've had some wet dreams recently. I had some brown dreams.
Oh God.
And then some red ones.
Ew.
And but the ones I want to talk about are the ones that I've been seeing pop around TikTok and see if maybe you have similar stuffs.
Okay. Yeah.
Kids nowadays, I guess, are having these rapture dreams or nightmares or something.
Okay.
And they're apparently, I'm not gonna describe what they're describing, but they're apparently seeing shit that's like in the Bible and whatnot.
Okay.
So I just wondered, has anyone else besides them now? Because me personally, I had dreams similar to that, and so I was just wondering, Doc, have you had rapture dreams or some shit like that? Like, not even recently, but years ago or something.
I had one in high school. Like, I mean, I was raised in church.
Yeah.
So, and I know I've had a couple, but I remember one from high school, and I thought it was kind of funny, actually, like looking back at it. So, everybody knew that the end was coming, like that rapture was coming.
Yeah.
And it was all over the news. And it wasn't like how it was in the Bible. So they said basically there was a stairway to heaven, and it was at Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Nice.
And then like my whole family was there, and weird thing was we still had to pay to get in. But like everybody was having like a party. They were all like having fun, and I mean nobody was being like an asshole or anything. Everybody was just like, it was just like a cool like potluck kind of party,
Yeah.
And then
Christian potluck.
Yeah. It was we kept it Christian. But anyways, so like, but I remember like the stairway like just went up into heaven, and it went all the way. Nobody was going to hell. Everybody was going up to heaven, and of course, the line was like super long, but the stairway was going to close. Like it was a certain time that you had to get on, and I was late and I didn't get on.
You were partying too much.
I wasn't even partying. Like I just got there late. Like I got distracted, or I don't know what the hell.
Man.
But like all my family, they all went up, and then it was just like me and me and some other stragglers that were like left behind, and I was like, dang it, man, I missed it. I missed my chance.
Then you guys had to fight off the zombie apocalypse, or?
No, I woke up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I woke up. But I woke up upstairs, so it was... No, just kidding. I was... yeah, that was it. So that was the only like rapture type dream that I can remember having. And then... but what about those kids? Like, what kind of things were they dreaming about?
They were... similar to that, but like more like actually in like a church.
Okay.
And I think they were, because they were mostly the same, but they were in church or whatnot, and just I guess lights went out. Everyone like just disappeared on them.
Okay.
And then they stepped out and outside of the church and everything was destroyed. And like they just get all sad and because like they can't find the family obviously, and that's how they're waking up. And I mean, because I feel for them because I had the same dream, but
Yeah.
I'm wondering because they were all kind of young, except for a few, like they're maybe in like around high school age. But I had the same dream when I want to say it was like the first dream I ever had.
Okay.
And that's what I'm saying. Like maybe that's like their awakening point
Okay.
because it was from my remembering the first time like I woke up and like I was actually like I could remember shit. And
Yeah.
it was also I want to say like a funeral, so it was very very like a strong point. So that's probably why I remember it the most.
Okay.
But it was the dream woke me up, so I'm crying.
Yeah.
And then my parents were like, "Oh, we gotta get ready, we gotta go." So I'm sure they just assumed like it's because of the funeral, so I'm sad. But no, like I woke up to like everything fucking on fire and
Oh, okay.
like shit burning around me and like this similar shit. But I didn't grow up like we grew up Christian, but we never really go to church or anything like that.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Try to move that.
I didn't go to
There you go. Thanks.
I didn't go to a church until high school, really.
Okay.
Like, well, maybe just like for funerals and stuff, but I didn't go for like a worship or anything until
Yeah.
I went in high school, and I only went for, to get girls' attentions because
Yeah. Of course.
I had some crushes on girls that were going to church camp and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And but yeah, so it was the similar shit where it's just everything was like everyone was gone around me. I couldn't find anyone, and everything was burning. So like I woke up in tears, and then in high school I had the same fucking dream, and I don't remember how I woke up, but I was just like, oh, okay, fuck this shit, like what the hell? And I think because that was a few years before 2012, so that was probably like a lot of shit on like that. And then after high school, I had the same like the similar shit, similar dream, and I woke up and that was the last time because I started smoking.
Alright.
And that kind of control because now like if I do remember my dreams, it's really just like shit that has been like going on or
Yeah.
even, like well work for one, so it's like stress dreams.
Yeah.
Or if it's like
I hate those.
yeah, fuck dude. And then just like I said, stuff going on, so it's like easy to forget. So people want to say like, oh, it's because you smoke. No, I dream, but it's just easier to forget them now because it's so like, oh, it's a mundane dream.
Okay, so let me ask you about like those. What do you think is really going on? Like, do you think that there's like you can have visions with your dreams, or do you think they're more like just this is kind of what your mind's going through?
That like when I was younger, one time, and it was really I was only able to use it once, like that, because I had a big math test coming in for my it was like 5th grade, because in 5th grade I had well 2 classes because I went to a private school, so it was very small.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like a few chapters for a test, and so he was like, since it's a pretty big test, I'll let you guys come up to my desk. If you have anything wrong, I'm gonna let you redo it. Like I'll tell you what you have wrong. I'm not gonna tell you what, obviously, but I'm gonna give you the chance to go redo it. And a few days before the actual test, I had a dream that's how it went down.
Oh, really? Okay.
So instead of, because in the dream I got a few wrong, but since he let us do that, I was able to go fix them.
Mm-hmm.
And in real life, they were the same fucking answers. Or
really?
questions.
Okay.
So I just got every single thing right and just gave it right away. But he gave us the exact same like speech, like you guys get to do this, but go ahead and like just take it back. Like I'm gonna tell you, like blah blah blah. The same fucking thing, same way. It's just I was able to be like, no, I have all the answers now.
Yeah.
So I could just fucking give it to him.
Yeah.
And then something else, not the same year, but it was the same. It was instead of fifth grade, it was like fourth. Um, 'Cause I hate that school. It sounds so weird, but the way that it was like there was literally 4 people in each class, so they just combined it. Um, what was it? So I think the year before or one of them, but same class. It was just I remember it because it was like different setup. I had a different backpack. The backpack kind of makes a little more sense because in this one, I was digging in my bag and I fucking fell and just ate shit. And then when I did it in real life, I was like, oh shit, I'm about to fall. Like, I just fucking picked myself up. Like,
Yeah.
but like, so I was like, okay. But then the math one was where I was just like, oh, what the fuck's going on? You know, but, and especially nowadays, like, I feel like I get more deja vu dreams than anything. So
Okay.
I don't know if it's like, cause I'll be like going home and I maybe see something or hear something. I'm like, have I heard that before? Did that happen before? Or was that a dream? What the fuck? But also, it's still that thing where, yeah, I do smoke, and then it's kind of controlling my dreams. Where, for one, like those dreams in high school, and then to the point because I wasn't much young or much older from high school when I had that last dream. It did kind of affect me. Like I don't want to fucking sleep.
Really?
Because,
Okay.
because like I just had, it was pretty close. It wasn't like 5 years apart because the last time I did have it, I was like 18, going on 19. And the one time in high school was like junior year. So I was almost 18 already. So it was pretty close. So it was kind of like worrisome. So like, I didn't really bring it up, but I brought it up. Like, I can't really sleep. Like, what should I do? So my friends were like, you should smoke. So I just did that. I didn't be like, I'm having these fucking nightmares that are like terrifying me. Like, I wasn't saying shit like that. But it kind of helped me to where like, even now, like I said, it's just more of the mundane, like similar shit to what's going on. So
Yeah, of course.
it's just probably deja vu.
Yeah. So do you actually think though that there's some sort of like you can have some sort of like prophetic like dream then? So I mean it happened with you in that math thing, right? So
Yeah.
do you think that like dreams can tell you something that's going to happen or what?
And I don't know, especially with like a lot of shit coming up from like even supposed CIA documents, right? Because I never do it, but or I never do the reading.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, but apparently they believe in astral projection and shit like that.
Yeah, no, there's a series by the Occult Rejects. I think it was a series or it was one episode. I can't remember, but you should check it out. There's actually a program that,
But they
don't know if-
and they've been through a cult, right? So
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
go through actual documents, I'm sure.
yeah, no, they did all the
They're
research.
probably way more legit than
Yeah, they know way more. But anyways, the episode they talk about, I think it was the CIA that was doing it, but anyways, they were they have like a whole program. There's a whole program. And there's like no, it was about an institute, I think. I can't remember. Fuck. It's been a long time since I listened to the episode, but anyways, there's like this whole institute like there's like cassette tapes and all this shit that you can buy to get, part of this like program, and
okay.
it'll teach you how to astral project and all that kind of stuff, but I mean there's a difference between like having a dream and getting it like
lucid dreaming and astral projection, right? That's what
there's slight
lucid dreaming is
differences.
just controlling your dreams.
Yes.
Where astral projection is where your presence or your spirit or whatever you want to say, your
Yeah.
energy leaves your body.
Yes, yeah. So you're physically in one place, but your spirit or your whatever, your essence, whatever you want to call it, is in a different place, and it could be either in a different place or a different realm, because you're going through like a whole
It's almost
different.
like well, it is like Insidious, where
Yeah, I didn't see it, but
okay, well the kid finds out he could astral project on accident essentially, but he goes into pretty much the spirit realm.
okay,
And all the spirits see this motherfucker could astral project. Well, we'll trap him here, and one of us is just gonna go use his body.
yeah,
So essentially, like, and then the dad could do it too. So the dad goes in and saves them, but
okay,
the
yeah,
dad gets trapped, and the old spirit that used to haunt him comes and takes over his body.
Okay, I see.
So then it's fucking sequel and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But so like you said, if you do it in astral project, you could be in this realm or just completely different realms. Dreams are very powerful, or like you can just like you're saying astral project and control it, or like it's hard to because I forget the videos, but
I don't know if you'd want to listen to. Do you listen to audiobooks at all?
barely.
There is a audiobook that I have of a guy who he's been astral projecting for I would say 30 years since he was like a teenager.
My bad, but it was that when you astral project, you could fucking make contact with not just spirits but aliens and shit.
Alien, yeah. I mean
that's what I was trying to think.
Trying to get at.
Like,
Oh, okay.
I can think of it.
Yeah.
So, but sorry, what were you saying?
I mean, you're basically making contact. You can make contact with beings in a different realm, basically.
Yeah.
So, whether they be extraterrestrials or just whatever, or other people. But, so this guy though, he ended up, he documented like all of everything. So, you know, he would write everything down for like 30 years. He's been doing this. And basically like how he got better at it and stuff like that. It's a really interesting book. I actually heard him on the Occult Rejects, and then I found out that he had a book, and I was like, it's pretty dope, dude. So if you're interested in it, then I can tell you about it, and you could probably, I'm sure you could find it on YouTube to listen to it, but
Okay.
yeah, but I don't know, man, about like dreams and stuff. I used to think that, you know, oh yeah, you can have like prophetic dreams about like what's going to happen. But, like, I don't know, like when you talked about your dream of the math test, to me, like, I don't know, like I almost feel like that's more proof that we are in like a simulation, you know,
Okay.
that our dreams are really just kind of like information downloads. So,
Getting you ready for the next DLC.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Preloads.
What was that?
Preloads.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, then, still at that point, then it would be almost prophetic for us.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah.
We're just the NPCs of.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know, man. Dreams are weird, and it's hard to kind of like understand them. I think a lot of times, like, you know, you're talking about these kids that are having these dreams, and I have a hard time with all the information that we have, like bombarding our eyeballs and our brains all the time. Like, I have a hard time thinking that a dream is like legit, or it's just your brain processing all the information that you've gotten. Because like I've had plenty of dreams, and they seem like movies.
Yeah.
So it's almost like, okay, well,
and that's why I was saying, like, the mundane shit. Like, it's just your brain reprocessing everything that's going on.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, I don't know, man. Like,
But I don't know.
a hard
Like,
time with
ones, like I was telling you, where it's like that teacher was kind of a dick, and he never gave us options like that.
Yeah.
So for us to get like, for him to be like, hey, I'm gonna give you guys this test, but you guys get the chances. When I had the dream, I was like, that shit will never fucking happen. A few
Yeah.
days later, hey guys, I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Oh, you mean nice today? That dude was a dick.
yeah,
And so I was just like, okay. So the dream was weird. And I can't recall shit, but like I said, I feel like I've had some where it's like deja vu, where it's like I swear I've had a dream like that before.
yeah,
But now where it's like this whole like holy magical thing, like a rapture really, besides, I mean, my first one, but that could have just been like, I don't know, my family having this fucking weird movie night or something.
Yeah.
And I just like remembered it, and it scared me awake.
yeah. Well, deja vu, man, that's also a trip. But I don't know. I don't know necessarily if I don't think that deja vu necessarily is like a dream. I almost feel like sometimes I feel like it is just something seems like super familiar.
Mm.
Because like I don't ever really Like I have a hard time recalling my dreams, and I know that I dream, but I couldn't tell you what they are half the time.
Yeah.
Actually, I couldn't tell you what they are the majority of the times.
I
But
think that's mostly like us getting older too.
yeah, true.
I
But
mean, I'm only almost 30, but I can't. I could tell you like something that happened, but at some point we got to realize like our dreams happen in cycles, right? Or
Yeah.
like your cycles of sleep. So, and what I've heard is like your cycles of sleep happen in like 30-minute intervals of 3.
yeah,
It's like 30 minutes, and you only finally get your dreams in that third 30 minutes.
okay,
So you're supposed to like dream right there, and that's why, because I don't know if you've heard, but like a perfect nap, if you need a nap, is just an hour and 30 minutes.
yeah,
So if you ever need a nap, and that's when because at that end of the 30 minutes is your cycle starts over, and you're gonna go back into the pretty much, I guess, like a basic dream. So it's like where you could wake up and you feel refreshed. But if you're in that last 30 minutes in that deep sleep, and you're in your fucking like dream or nightmare where you scare yourself awake and you still feel tired, that's probably why. It's because you didn't finish your cycle,
yeah.
essentially.
For me, naps are like the only time that I end up really remembering a dream, or like if I wake up, like take a piss, and then I go back to sleep.
And that could be why too, because at that point you're only in essentially your first dream.
Yeah,
So that's why you can remember it. If you're in a full 6 to 8 hour sleep cycle, for one, the 8th hour, that's you're ruining one of your cycles. Like
Gotcha.
you're waking yourself up in the middle of a sleep cycle. So you're not giving yourself enough sleep right there. So it kind of just messes you up. That's why you still feel groggy, or you're
shit, man. When I wake up from
when you wake up at that point.
well, yeah, when I wake up,
Waking up at like the right timing.
yeah, when I wake up from a nap, dude, like I'm like, what fucking year is it? I don't even.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
terrible.
It's
Yeah,
like, and I do too. Like, oh, it's like especially like you sleep midday and you wake up at 9 p.m. and like, oh, fuck, it's 9 a.m. I gotta go work or some shit like that.
yeah.
Yeah. So but I think that's just the midday. Like it kind of fucked up. That's why I don't like naps, for one thing.
Yeah.
Is like that. Like I'll overshoot it and just sleep all day. I think the last time I really took a nap, I called into work 3 hours late, and it was like, hey, I know we closed in an hour. You need me over there? That's my bad. I just woke up from a
Yeah.
nap. So I just didn't go to work that day. I felt
Nice.
bad, but it is what it is. Take a shitty nap.
Yeah, nah, dude.
Yeah, that's why you probably don't remember. I don't remember a lot either. I usually remember the last dream I have.
Yeah.
But I know there's a lot that I just fucking dreamt of.
Well, let me ask you. What is a dream that you like? What's the dream that you remember? Like, I don't know. Just like the weirdest kind of dream that you remember.
Haunting one I'll say is I remember one day, because I was bullied a lot through high school, right?
Yeah.
So even one day I was I had a dream where I was getting bullied. Like,
Is this gonna be like a Columbine type dream?
no.
All right.
I was getting fucking bullied,
Uh-huh.
and then my friend, my like longtime family friend, picked me up, and like she was like, her parents like babysat me and changed my diapers when I was a baby.
Yeah.
So like I knew them from a long ass time. And she picked me up from school. I'm already having a hard time. And I tell her, and she was like, yeah, they're right. And I just fucking start bawling, and I wake up crying.
Oh my god, dude.
I was just like, fuck that bitch. Even though I know that's not fucking right, and she's cool as fuck, but like I just woke up crying from that. I was like, man, fuck dreams,
It's a
dude.
terrible dream, dude.
Yeah, so I don't like dreams all that much unless they're cool. But
Do you think the dreams have meanings at all?
no,
Like I've had a lot of dreams, and the people are, oh, that means this and that means that. I'm like, I don't know, man.
I mean, especially that one, I guess it just means like I was bummed that I was always getting bullied as a fucking high schooler, but shit, dude, if half my dreams actually have meaning, it just means I'm way too obsessed over anime. Like I don't like fucking flying around killing titans or some shit like half the time, man.
Dude.
But that's also why I don't remember them, because they're just stupid. So like the only ones that I remember are the last ones that were the ones that shit where it's like, okay, that was weird, or I don't know, stupid shit. Um,
Yeah, I remember the first dream. The first dream I can remember. I was like maybe 3, and um, you know how in cartoons the like a cat would like scratch somebody and then they would fall to pieces.
yeah.
Well, that was what my dream was. So like I had a dream where this big like Black Panther came and then swiped at my sister.
Okay.
She was, she was like a year old, and then she like fell to pieces, and I woke up crying, and then my mom comes in, and then she's like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, I'm like, "Can you check? I'm all, is my sister alive?" And then she's like, "Yes." I'm like, "Can you check?" And then she looks over into the crib, and she's like, "She's alive." I'm like, "Okay, good." And then my mom's like, "Did you have a bad dream?" I'm like, "Yeah, I dreamed that a cat scratched her and killed her." And she's like, "She's okay. Go ahead and go to bed." I'm like, "All right." And I remember that. But I mean, like, I remember a bunch
And then
of
on your
dreams.
mom was just like, fuck any cat that'll get near my daughter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I mean, like that was like an old dream that I remembered. And then I mean I remember some other ones too, but um I remember I used to okay, so have you ever had any flying dreams?
Um, like where I'm flying or
Yeah,
like
where you're
in a plane
flying.
or
Not in a plane, but you can fly.
not that I could really recall.
Okay. Because I remember when I was a kid, I used to have this dream. I used to dream about this all the time. Like I'd always dream that I would fly. And but I didn't fly like Superman. And Superman was my favorite, like that was my favorite movie when I was a kid, right? What are you laughing about?
I just want to know how you flew.
It was so weird. Okay, so
Fucking standing up still, just like an X or something. Like
no, it's even dumber. Okay, so the way I would fly is I would be sitting down, crisscross applesauce, right? You know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Native American, Doc.
Huh?
I'm Native American.
Okay, all right. So I was sitting Indian style.
Indian style, man.
Yeah, that's right. And so I'm sitting that way, and then I'd have my hands like kind of, or my arms like tucked in, and then I'd have my hands about like about chest high. And then what I would start doing is I would start vibrating my hands, and then like almost like flapping them, but not quite. And then I would start to hover up, and then that was how I had to continue to sit like Indian style, and then continue to hover my or to like vibrate my hands, and I would just that's how I flew. And like it's such a weird fucking way to fly.
That's I want to say like some Aladdin shit, but the hand thing I wasn't ready.
Yeah, it was weird. Not gonna lie though, I did actually try to do that.
I was gonna ask, like, did you try just like fucking sit there,
Yeah,
school and
man.
everything, just focusing until you could get it.
Still, dude, if I could unlock the Matrix and that was the way I flew, then that would.
I'm fucking crazy.
I'll try it. Yeah, one of these days you'll see me outside your window, dude. It fucking works. I look so stupid, just like
Dreams work.
like, yeah, like I got so much coffee right now, tweaking out. But yeah, dude, like that was that. But I don't know. And then nightmares, like I don't know, like nightmares. I can't think of anything. Okay, so like dreams with meanings, right? I used to have a lot of dreams about my teeth falling out. Like my teeth would just fall out like all the time, like all of them, And then somebody would say, "Oh, somebody close to you is gonna die," and it didn't fucking happen, And then I used to have dreams where, have you ever had the dreams where you're falling, and then you're like right before you hit the ground, you wake up?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, those I usually actually hit the ground because those were usually when I was falling off the bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, those weren't like, oh no, I fell off the fucking bed.
I would have that dream, but what would happen is I would land, I'd hit the ground, and then the ground would start to crumble beneath me, and then I'd start falling again. And it just was like, it was like
If I had stopped.
it just was nonstop, kept going. And it's like, and then I'd wake up, I'm like, fucking stop it already,
You just had some Looney Tune dreams, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and a lot of times, sometimes like I'll have dreams. Like I remember I having a dream where I was like the Incredible Hulk, but it was like a comic book style. So like the whole
What was your thing? Like instead of like getting angry, like you won't like me when I'm horny or something like that. What
no,
was
I was a kid, so I wouldn't even know what horny was. But
Thought
no,
it
I
was
mean,
like
I just
high
was.
school or something, still my bad.
I was the Hulk, right?
Uh-huh.
So I wasn't, Banner. I wasn't, what is Bruce Banner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they changed the name in the show. I think was it David Banner?
I don't know.
I don't know. You didn't watch the show
Yeah,
because
I don't
that's a long time ago. But yeah, no, it was all comic book style, right? But it was like, like animated, but it was like kind of the coloring was like on old school comic books.
Okay.
Anyways, kind of like how Enter the Spider-Verse is, right?
Okay,
You know how that, so it kind of looked like that, right? Just
Yeah.
not as polished. But I was the Incredible Hulk, and then I would, I'd be mad and I'd be fighting people, whatever. And then there's other times where like my dreams would be like Looney Tunes, or they would be like fucking Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like part cartoon, part real life, like
Yeah.
weird fucking shit, man. But then also I would have dreams like when I got older, like when I was in high school, I remember having dreams that were like all it was like I would wake up and my stomach would be in knots, and to me they were nightmares because like I just felt awful. There would be like these there'd be these mathematic equations that I could not solve, and just like it would just be like a white background, and then just numbers like floating through, and then all these like equations, and then it's like
that scene from The Hangover.
yeah. But there was nothing. It was just black. It was black numbers on white background, and there was nothing else. It was like I was in a void, right? And then there was just numbers coming all over, and I couldn't.
Gross.
I couldn't. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. 69 was coming all over the place, all over my face. And then
7, 8, 9. It gave it a new meaning.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I didn't know 9 was a girl. Anyways, so there was numbers all over the place, and I couldn't figure out the equations, and if I didn't figure it out, I was going to die. And then I would also start having like geometric shapes. There would be geometric shapes, and I had to figure out how to fit. They had to fit together, and if I didn't figure out how they fit together, I would die. Like it'd be like the end of the world, right?
Yeah.
It would not really the world, but my world. And yeah, dude, it was like I hated those dreams so much. And then but then like I've heard people talk about like when they're tripping like on DMT and stuff, they'll see like a lot of like shapes, right?
Mhm.
And I started thinking like maybe I was like almost dead anyways, right? Like because I have sleep apnea. So maybe I was like losing oxygen in my, and I like
if you solve this geometry problem, I'll give you your oxygen back.
Yeah.
Fucking God damn it.
yeah. So I mean, like now, like looking back, I almost think like, oh fuck, dude, maybe that's what it was. Like
Yeah.
maybe I was depriving my brain of oxygen, so I started seeing like all these things because DMT is what's released in your brain when you die, right? Or when you're about to die, whatever. And I think that's why a lot of people will see, they see that light at the end of the tunnel, or they see their grandparents and shit like that, because it's like a dreamlike state, right? So, yeah, so I was like thinking like maybe that's what was fucking happening, man. Like I had stopped breathing and I was like on the verge of death, and then that's why I would have those dreams, and then all of a sudden I'd like wake up gasping for air and stuff. God
damn.
Yeah, it sucked. It really fucking sucks to think that like the most dangerous thing I do in my life is sleep. Like how fucked up is that?
Yeah.
I got a machine now that helps,
Yeah.
but I don't use it every night. Or sometimes I'll just take it off in my sleep, but that's a whole nother thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, it sucks, man. But yeah, man, those are the dreams I remember. But and I think that we got to talk about wet dreams, dude.
Right now?
Yeah, why not right now?
I don't know.
Do you want to talk about it or no?
It just might get me somewhere else. But what? Like, okay, but
It might make you what? It
might get me somewhere else. But I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know, man. What kind of wet dreams?
I just okay. So, what is the weirdest wet dream that you've ever had?
Like, wait, because the wet dreams like horny dreams, right?
Yeah,
Or-
man.
okay,
Where you wake up
Oh,
and you like jizzed in your sheets, man.
Because I figure it might either be the piss your bed ones or the horny ones.
Ah, okay. Well, you know what? Have you pissed your bed in a dream?
Yes, or like fell in like the ocean. I was like, fuck, I know. I need to wake up and go take a piss right now or something.
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
So like you were on the verge of peeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's how I know. Like I'm either jumping in the pool or ocean. It's like, I need to
Okay.
get up. Like no, but the piss.
I've never had a dream like that.
And then damn, I don't know. Like,
Because I mean, like, so, I mean, if somebody's never had a wet dream, that's wild. But I mean, a wet dream basically is where you've got some dream where you end up
I thought it was something.
you end up coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's
No, I had a
in
dream.
real life.
I had a dream. I don't remember if it was like, because I was probably still in high school and I had this dream.
Yeah.
But I had a dream where I had to have sex with someone in the football stadium
Oh, really?
in front of everyone.
Oh, really?
It was like the fucking halftime show or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck going on? But yeah, so I remember that. But as of recent, like, I don't know, because
It doesn't have to be recent, man.
I was gonna say, because especially like in porn and then jerking off, especially after you wink, you know, the nut clarity
Yeah.
really clears up everything. And I think especially when you do that and you go to sleep, you just kind of push off like you don't have dreams like that.
Yeah.
You're more of
No.
a saint than you ever have been. But then you go back to being a sinner.
Well, yeah, but the thing though is like you'll have a wet dream if it's been a long
Been
time.
a while, yeah, exactly.
So I mean that's when it ends up happening because your body's like no,
Yeah.
So
Been too long.
yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, but yeah. So I don't know.
Okay,
Well, it's been a long time since I haven't
yeah,
fucking jerked off since like high school. So yeah.
yeah. What was there's this comedian. His name is Emo Phillips, and
What?
Emo Phillips.
Emo Phillips.
Emo Phillips, yes. Yeah. He was he's a weirdo.
Yeah. sounds like it.
But anyways, so he has this joke and he says I have a wet dream catcher. He's like, because if I'm gonna catch my dreams, I want them to be good ones. Yeah.
Damn.
I always thought
Was
that
there a condom hanging over him?
yeah, I know, right? Okay, so this is an embarrassing story. All right, but this is an embarrassing dream and I'm gonna tell it. So after high school I moved off to Oklahoma and I started to like get really involved in church, and so that meant no more jerking off.
I
Right.
thought you were gonna say that meant fucking nothing.
yeah.
That's jerking off.
But no
So
more,
much.
no more jerking off at all. Not at all. Right. So, I mean, probably 4 months went by, 4 or 5 months went by. And, and then I had a girlfriend. So dude, my balls were bluer than the ocean, man, and, so I had a dream, and I had a dream that I was in a hot air balloon, and it was just me in this hot air balloon, and I was flying over the countryside or whatever. And then I woke up and I nutted. And it's like I had a wet dream about riding in a hot air balloon. I don't even want to be in a hot air balloon.
Have you ever rented a hot air balloon?
No. But the funny thing, I told my wife about that, right? And anytime there's like a hot air balloon, she'll like look at me and kind of like, give me a wink or like raise her eyebrow.
You
She's
have
like,
a minute over there by
Yeah,
yourself?
yeah.
You go off alone?
yeah, it's so funny. And I'm like, I always try to like think like, why? Like, why did that happen? Like, what was it about a hot air balloon? I mean, I'm kind of scared of heights, right? So was I excited about the heights? Like what was going on? Like nothing about that dream was sexual. I wasn't performing sex in front of a football stadium, like it wasn't like that. Like at least that would make sense.
Yeah.
But me being like in a hot air,
going back to the whole prophetic thing, I never had sex with in the stadium. So I'm not a prophet.
exactly right. Yeah.
But
I don't know. It was weird.
yeah.
It was
yeah,
totally
so
weird.
maybe it was the clouds. Clouds are white.
And fluffy and thick. They were thick clouds, dude. Yeah.
It was probably the clouds.
I don't know, man. Because like to me, like there's nothing sexual about hot air balloons. I mean, other than like maybe some. I mean, if you want to try and then make it sexual, like balloons, like breasts, maybe. But no, I don't think so. I don't know. Like anybody that if there's somebody out there that likes to analyze dreams, then email us at hoofheartedpodcast and hoofheartedpod at gmail.com.
What does getting off to an air balloon in your dream have to do with anything?
Yeah, like how is that? Yeah, please tell us. Or,
we need answers.
Yeah, or you can call us. What was the phone number again? I totally forgot the phone. 661-379-0020. Call us.
We can't even make it into the 0010 program, whatever the fuck it is. What is it? 007, 009, and then it would probably go to 010.
I don't know.
After that, we can't make that shit. We can't even make that shit.
Yeah, but I got to pick that one. And I thought that was the easiest one. 379, right? 661 379
379 6405. It just sounds like a jingle. I don't know. That's not even a phone number.
No, don't do that phone number.
Don't call us numbers.
Don't call us on that one. You're like 555 1234. No, it's 661 379 0020.
Yeah.
Call us there. Tell me what is sexual.
Tell us about your wet dreams.
Yes, tell about. Yeah.
No, wait, it was your cloud thing, right?
Huh?
What were we talking about?
We were talking about my
hot air balloon.
Hot air balloon wet dream.
What it was.
But
how sexy are hot air balloons? They are pretty. Now that you're thinking about it,
I don't think they're sexy. I don't pop a boner every time there's
I don't know, man. She was telling me otherwise.
Yeah, my dream was weird, but seriously, yeah, like people, whoever's listening, all 5 of you,
there's 7.
There's 7, yeah,
not counting us, probably.
No, there's more. I don't know. There's more people, dude. There's like more people I've seen more people from like New York have popped on, so they've at least listened to one episode. So
dope.
I'm like, yeah, that's cool, man. So yeah,
talk shit about New York next.
No, I don't want to.
Nah, I don't even.
I don't know enough about New York to talk shit.
That too.
It's too. They should call us. Leave a voicemail.
Now they're gonna be mad at me.
Fuck, man. No, I want to talk.
I had nothing to say either. I have a friend from New York, so it's all good. I'm just kidding.
I want to talk to somebody from fucking Florida, man. I want to figure that shit out. But yeah, I don't know.
They're crazy.
Yeah. But anyways, back to dreams. I had a comment from somebody, and he was right. But he said that the last episode we were kind of all over the place.
We're always all over the place.
I know.
People do this.
Yeah. What
do you guys want? You're not messaging us. Like
no, he talked to me about it.
Yeah, well, message the podcast.
Yeah, send him like
they'll message us indirect. That seems like a fight or something. Not your friend, obviously.
Yeah. No.
Now I feel like I'm getting shit talked.
Hey, call us on, and then we'll put you on the air. You can talk shit about the podcast.
We're always one of us is always fucking high. So
yeah, guess which one?
I'm not too sure, man.
What?
I'm not too sure, man.
Dude, when
it's the cat.
When like Wayne first listened, he was like,
yeah, he thought both of us.
He thought both of us were, and I'm like, nah, dude, this is natural, man. Yeah. It is. Like people always thought I was high.
Yeah.
But I think like I told you about how like my mom was pregnant with me.
Oh.
So when my mom was pregnant with me, my dad used to smoke weed like in the house, and my mom would end up saying, "If this baby comes out retarded, I'm gonna kill you." And and I didn't come out retarded, but I'm pretty chill, and I do have the munchies all the time. So
Pretty chill.
yep.
Shit, that's funny.
So I got that secondhand ganja smoke, and it has formed what you know today as Doc. So
It's hilarious.
yeah, but anyways, back to dreams. Do you have anything else that you want to talk about dreams? I mean, there's a lot of things I could talk about. We could go into some deep ends, but
Like what? What you got?
I don't know, man. Like more of the deja vu kind of stuff in the dreams. I mean, like I feel like we could end up going to the lucid dreaming stuff too. Have you ever been able to do that? Like lucid dream where you could control your dreams?
I feel like sometimes, but not like to the point where it's like every day. It is just like I said with the whole knowing when I need to piss or whatever. Even
Yeah.
I don't know. Like the only time where I like really learned about lucid dreaming was like how to, where it was actually like American Dad. So
Oh, really?
yeah, one of the characters when they found out how to lucid dream, it was because when they were dreaming, they would like dream of a red ball,
Yeah.
like bouncing in front of them. So when they saw the ball, they realized, okay, I'm gonna dream. I'm gonna do whatever I want now. So, and then like that's like we said, like that's the difference between lucid dreaming and astral projecting. You're not leaving your body; you're just staying in your dream and doing what you choose, because it is like just your realm or your kind of space. So like even some characters found that out because like he's being a dick. Like he was winning in his dreams, so he was making everyone else feel like a loser, like in real life. So everyone was like, "Fuck this shit," and he told them, since where he fucked up, he told them like what he did. So they fucking threw a red ball in front of him one day. He's like, "Okay, I'm dreaming." So he's just fucking being a dick, like and like he tells his sister because it's Steve, it's the boy. Yeah, he tells the sister like drive me to school, and he goes in the back. He just starts jerking off. He's just like what the fuck? And the fish is like, oh, this is fucking awesome. They go to McDonald's and he picks up a bunch of cheeseburgers for everyone. Starts throwing it at everyone. So like, for me, it's just like, dude, you just jerked off here throwing people hamburgers. It's fucking funny as fuck.
Yeah.
And then was it like he goes in and kisses a girl and says like, this is a dream, like let's just jump out the window, and they jump and they fucking fall onto the fence and like almost die.
Oh my god.
So he's getting sued by the girl's family and shit like that. So it's just like be careful. But so it's, I don't know if, especially for like lucid dreaming, I kind of trained off, but like your friend said. But did you ask if I've done it or what were you asking?
Like, if you've ever done lucid dream, like been able to control your dream.
I feel like I kind of took that and just do the same thing every once in a while. Not like all the time.
Yeah.
But like especially if I'm in like a good deep one, like I'll pick like, okay, like I realized I'm in a dream. Like I'm just gonna flow with it. I'm not gonna make its own story or let it make its own story. I'm just gonna like do whatever now instead of, because like I always feel like you said, like some of them are like movies.
Yeah.
So it's just like if you let it just keep going, it's a fucking movie. But if you work around it, you could, be the background character doing whatever.
Yeah.
What's going on.
I mean, I feel like I could kind of control some of the dreams, but I don't think that it's lucid dreaming.
And then I
think
know
that's a whole level.
I've pulled in to like some shit where I'm just like, fuck that. I know I'm in a dream, and I just fucking make shit appear like it's a Smash Bros, like a weapon or some shit, you know? So I know I've controlled it, but I don't like the character in American Dad where he's doing it every day, where it's like a part of his life and he feels like he's winning and shit. I don't try to do that, you know?
The book that I was listening to, it's really interesting because this guy was spending so much time astral projecting that it was almost like he was living two lives.
Yeah.
You know, he had the reality, and then he had the astral projection, and then he started to lose a grip on reality. Basically, he started to get to the point where he didn't even want to be in reality anymore. He just wanted to always be on the astral plane, because he was learning so much, like not just about himself, but he was learning about like the universe and shit, right? And so I almost wonder if, if it is possible for us to, like, maybe we are. I mean, maybe we're doing that every night. We just have no idea,
Yeah,
But
and that's because it's again just back to TikTok. Like, someone was saying that in your dreams, it's just because you only go to sleep because your body's tired.
yeah,
Your actual like spirit or energy is still going,
yeah,
but your body can't take it, so you're fucking going. That's why you dream, because your energy can't rest. Your energy's still doing stuff, so it remembers what went on throughout your time being awake. Or if you can astral project, you could fucking go to different realms, like we said.
yeah.
So that'd be fucking cool if I could do that, but I don't know. Because like if that dude's going off, maybe he's going off to different realms and learning from
Yeah,
fourth dimension beings or some shit. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, that, I don't know. I would totally love to do that. I just don't. Yeah, man. Like, I feel like it to be able to do all that kind of stuff. I feel like I don't have the patience. I mean, I'm a pretty patient person, but I don't feel like I have the attention span to be able to sit there and actually do it. Like, I'm so interested in so many different things. It's really, really hard
Yeah.
to like sit down and like focus on like one kind of like just to focus on one kind of thing, like, am I gonna, I don't know, like, I don't think I could be a monk, is what I'm kind of saying, right? Like it, and then also like meditating is hard for me, because my mind starts to go off on all these places, and I almost feel like what I need is I need to kind of have a guided meditation, so then that way I can kind of like have somebody there, or whether they're there physically or they're on like a YouTube or whatever,
Yeah.
but to kind of like keep me in line to like focus more. But I feel like meditation would be like the way to start doing the lucid dreaming, or the lucid dreaming and the astral projection. But dude, I think astral projecting would be like a trip, because because they say that you can actually like send you can be in another place, right? So like, let's say for example, I'm asleep in my bed, or I'm laying down in my bed, and I want to go see like my cousin who lives in Oklahoma. I could send my presence to Oklahoma and be there and have a conversation with them, and they would think that I was there.
Yeah.
Like they could see me, they could do all, like, and to me, like, that is a fucking trip. Like, that would be wild. I don't know if that is something true. I don't know if that can actually happen. But if that's something that can happen, that would be.
Do you think
wild.
so? If you're able to do that, are you able to go somewhere and fucking knock shit over? So people are gonna think you're a ghost,
like ghosts. Yeah, and honestly, like, that's because I know we had that ghost episode that didn't work out, and we still got to do one.
We'll do.
But like, how people talk about like the shadows and stuff.
I think it's just astral projectors.
I think that's what it is. I think it's people like astral projecting. I think that is a possibility, right?
Yeah.
I think that it could be somebody going through there. But I think too, like when you astral project, like when I've heard people talking about it, there are like because the people say like there's high frequency beings, as in other words, like they are, they're like good, right?
Mhm.
And then there's like low frequency, and those are like the bad, right?
Mhm.
So, and when you go ahead and you go to astral project or lucid dream or any of that stuff, you have to like put up like protection, right? So you have to protect yourself when you go into this area, and because those low energy things, like they'll come and attack you,
Yeah.
because now you've invaded their space.
Their space, yeah, exactly. That's the pretty much the same thing from the Insidious movie.
Okay, yeah,
Where-
exactly.
But it was more of like okay, like I could take over this kid's body or this dude's body now.
Yeah, and I
Um,
wonder how true that could be, But like we've talked about before, like movies end up kind of giving you
people
hints.
being possessed
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
shit like that. So I mean, it could be that too. And then so what if like 'cause it was a CSI or FBI document, right? That astral projecting. So what if they have just like a whole branch of the military astral projecting, and that's what fucking ghosts are? They just
Yeah.
have everyone, whoever's they have in that branch that as astral projecting goes everywhere.
Yeah.
No fucking stop. Their whole 8 to 12 hour shift, whatever they work, they're just running through fucking an insane asylum, abandoned insane asylums, or they're following these ghost YouTubers. They're just like, all right, this motherfucker's gonna be right here. All right, time to
Yeah.
go. Shit
Well,
like that.
there is there actually, I'll have to, because it's gonna get us off topic, but there is there was a movie based off of a book, and this book was written about a military program that we had here in America, where our government was trying to train military vets how to become super soldiers. And one of the things that they were going to be, one of the things they were basically going to be turning them into Jedis. In fact, they even called them that, to where they would be able to like kill somebody by stopping their heart just by like thinking it, right?
That was an actual like thing still going. That's how you get me. And
Yeah,
I'd have been
but
fucking jumping on.
they
the
were
military,
trying.
though.
I mean, they were trying to like basically be able to go through walls and all this other stuff. It's
Yeah.
crazy. That would be, huh?
Nothing.
They would be, yeah. That would be a whole episode by itself, because it's a trip. But the book is called The Men Who Stare at Goats, and it's a movie. George Clooney was in it. But
It's that lamb one, right?
huh?
Lamb?
No, that's The Silence of the Lambs. That's totally different.
No, the one where the kids, it's like a lamb. It's like a new movie. It's like a foreign film.
No,
You don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure it was called Lamb. It was the stupidest shit ever. For like the longest time, the trailer would be running, and it just pissed me off because you just know first thing. Because I'll just get this out quick because it's a stupid reference, obviously, and it kind of pissed me off that you don't know it. But it just opens up, and all these lambs like are leaving the spot, and everyone's like, "What the fuck going on? Like, what's going on?" And the parents find it, and it's like a baby, but I think it's with the face of a lamb. So it was fucking weird as shit. And I think it was something about Satan coming back for his kid. I did not want to be involved with it. It looked so fucking stupid and irritating. So didn't watch it, so I have no clue what it's about. But the trailer pissed me off for fucking months because it was like, when is this fucking movie coming out? It was just going on for so goddamn long. I'll show it to you after this. But
Yeah.
what are you talking about? Dreams?
Yeah, dreams. No, but we were talking about the military, like being involved with the astral projection.
Oh yeah, and I did hear something about the men who stare at goats.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, the military has that was a program.
Oh.
And then also colleges were doing, do you know about remote viewing?
No.
Okay, so remote viewing is basically like you like let's say you sit in an empty room. All you have is the chair and the desk that you're sitting at, and you have a piece of paper and a pencil,
Uh-huh.
or a pad of paper and a pencil. And then you close your eyes, like open your mind, and you kind of get into a trance-like state. The 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 person who is like facilitating the remote viewing, they will give you these coordinates. Coordinates are just these random numbers, but these random numbers represent something that they want the remote viewer to see. So let's say, for example, you're sitting there, you're ready to remote view, and then the person who's facilitating the whole thing, they give you these set of numbers. Then you go ahead, you close your eyes, whatever, and then you start to draw everything that you see, right? Like after you get in your trance-like state, you draw everything you see. What the facilitator wanted you to do is they wanted you to go into a secret military base, into a certain room where they have like, weapons, and they want this person to go ahead and be able to basically astral project in a way, not completely, because with astral projection, I don't know, it's kind of they're similar, but they're just enough different to to be something different. But um it's like it's almost like with remote viewing, you're almost like you're sending a drone out,
Just like signals.
yeah, and then you're able to like pick up that energy and then be able to pick up what you see. Where with astral projection, it's more like you are actually sending your spirit out.
Yeah.
So it's more of a more physical than the remote viewing. But anyways, and then the person will write down whatever and write down words, and then that's what the colleges were doing. That Stanford's like this highly educated people and very prestigious school, and they were doing a program where they were trying to do the whole remote viewing thing. And it all started because people in America thought that Russians were doing this, because they thought that the Russians were trying any way they could to get to spy on American places, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I mean, I do think that our mind is amazing, and our brains can do some amazing things. And I really want all of that stuff to be true, like the idea of being able to do all that stuff. But I mean, when you have a dream about a hot air balloon and then you come,
What if you
maybe we're stupid.
astral projected it into a hot air balloon and just like, this is fucking hot, like, this is cool, and then you just came.
I was by myself. There was nobody around. It was just
cool. You're just like, this is my first time astral projecting. Ugh.
I was
Yeah,
just
I don't
in a
know.
basket,
But
and then came in the basket, like I was by myself. Like what? Like I was not excited. And then I woke up and I'm like I'm like, really? Really? And then you got to waddle over to your dresser to go ahead and pull out a new pair of underwear, and you got to wipe up, and it's like, dude, am I going to wash these sheets now or no? It's like, they're going to be crusty. Fuck it. It's too late. It's like 3 a.m. I'm not going to do this. Yeah. That's the worst, man. That's the worst.
Real question though, do you think so? Like, if astral projecting is real, and the government's done testing on it,
Yeah.
do you think they have some type of sensor? Like, because I was thinking, like, fuck, dude, what if I astral projected in the Area 51? But I was like, they'll probably have some type of sensor to fucking be like, no, this motherfucker's in here right now.
You know what I love?
High alert. So like, they either trap your spirit, or when you go back to your body, they find you and they arrest you, because they have that such a.
Okay, so here's the thing. Like, first of all, I love the fact that this is supposed to be about dreams and we're on astral projection.
Yeah.
But I mean, in a way, to us in our brain, like, this all makes sense. And I love how like we still get all conspiratorial or whatever you want to call it, but alternative thought, right? That's what we do. But so really what's happening with that is that's why they say that you have to protect yourself, because there are certain, because if the government is doing that, and then like let's say us, we decide we're going to astral project and we're going to go to Area 51, they have people who are doing the projecting as well.
Yeah.
Right. They have people who are protecting that area.
Yeah.
Right. So you can't get in.
Damn, they have
If
psychics.
they have psychic. They have psychic. Like if you want to call it psychic, they have like psychic armies, right? That basically will, they'll protect those areas, so you can't get into those now. But that's more for like remote viewing. If you're doing astral projection, you can be attacked, and then, what are you laughing about?
Do you think they have a Doctor Strange for the army?
Like, you know what? Doctor Strange, yeah, dude, probably.
Sorcerer Supreme.
I don't know. At first, I thought you were saying you were talking about Doctor Who, and I'm like, I've never seen Doctor Who. Like, that's a whole different nerd.
Never watched Doctor. I don't like British humor, or British. Nah, you can block that one.
It's not humor. It's just a show, but
show. All right. Don't like their accents. You know that.
What?
Block out that whole part for me.
Edit that whole part out. Nope.
Yeah.
It's going in. It's going in.
I can't pick up their accents well. So like that's why I just don't. Can't watch their shows.
You did all right, dude. When we were on the,
but they spoke hella slow for me.
They did a good job. They were.
I was like, damn, these boys like it's talk to me like I'm 5 over here. Like, damn, like I feel it. But that's what
glad they're not.
I had to pick them up.
Be glad they're not Scottish, dude. Because fuck. No, that wouldn't happen. I've been like, okay, you guys are gonna have to. You're gonna have to write it down and text it.
Listen a little more, but it's just to be laughing.
Yeah.
Or like high as shit.
Yeah. No, but anyways, yeah, that's what's going on. Do they have a Doctor Strange? Yeah, probably like a similar type thing, man. Yeah, for sure. Because I mean, they gotta, yeah, they when you astral project, they can fuck you up. So like, let's say, I mean, I think that technically you could probably, I don't know, like maybe you could probably die, dude. Like that's why you have to be protected, right? You have to, and then you also have to be aware. Like if you listen to this guy's book or read his book, and in fact, I'm gonna pull this book up. So if anybody that's listening is like, yeah, I like this astral projection talk more than the dreams.
Well, it's a dreaming of the astral realm. How about that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, in dreaming, like we don't really know what's going on when we dream. Like, are we in like the astral plane, or what exactly are we in when we dream? But the book is called Astral Projection and Lucid Dreaming, and it's by Vincent Field. Vincent Field. He's a Brazilian dude. So he's got a little bit of an accent, but no, dude, it's super interesting. And he talks about though how you have to protect yourself, and you have to be very aware of your situation. And really, like anything anything that you're starting, you got to start out small. So, if you just go in like
guys, if you're starting astral projecting, go ahead and get some DMT. Meditate at the highest frequency you can.
Don't listen to Mex. You're gonna be fucked up.
Go
You're
to
gonna be
a
in a
native
coma.
tribe and ask for the shaman.
Yeah, well, that's the best advice.
That probably would be a good way to go. Actually,
talk to the shaman first. But like the thing is
ashwagandha.
What?
Is that what it is?
What?
That's the penis. That's the penis pill. Never mind.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Ashwagandha. What is it? Or ashwagandha. What is that? What is that? Herb or the root that people get high off of in South America. You know what I'm talking about?
Are you talking about ayahuasca?
Ayahuasca.
Oh, you're saying ashwagandha. I'm like,
no,
dude, isn't that like from Black Panther or something? Like, I don't fucking know, dude.
Something else is ashwagandha. I'll look it up later.
Yeah, look it up later. But ayahuasca is different, man.
Okay,
yeah.
ayahuasca. So
ayahuasca,
if you go ask for that,
Yeah.
My bad. I'm giving you guys some fun advice.
Well,
I'm fucking it up though.
yeah, but no, but like seriously, like you gotta, if you're gonna do any astral projection or lucid dreaming, it's like you gotta start out small. You gotta do it.
No, I had it right. Ashwagandha.
What the fuck is ashwagandha?
It's a plant. It's a calming herb, I guess. So
Calming herb?
yeah, calming.
Do you smoke it or eat it?
Not eat it. It's like a actual like daily vitamin pill type deal.
Oh shit!
But it
Can
was
we grow it here, or is it illegal like all the other shit?
No, you can buy it on Reddit.
You
Wait,
can buy-
what?
You could buy it on Reddit.
In Rite Aid.
Oh, you
Probably
serious?
Reddit too. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about can we grow it though? Can we
Oh
actually?
yeah, I'm sure it's a plant.
Dude,
But
no, but there's certain plants you can't grow here. Like they won't let you
Oh, no,
grow.
no, no.
They won't let you grow. Was it
weed.
Yeah, no, they'll let us grow weed now.
Yeah,
but
in California.
what is it? It's stevia. The
Really?
that it's like sugar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's illegal to grow that in California. It grows like a weed in Mexico, but they won't let us grow it here in California. Probably because it's like way better for you than sugar.
It just says that it's not usually found, but you can.
Yeah.
But it was getting popular as a penis enlarging one.
A penis enlarging pill?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more blood flow everywhere, I guess.
Okay.
So,
All right.
I don't know.
Why? Yeah. Why do you know that?
No, I said I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
All right,
I
then.
didn't. No results. No results. Where we at?
I don't know. Dreams. We go back to
Oh
dreams.
yeah, go ahead and get some. But
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I think that astral projection is related to dreams. Like I think that you can do that, or I think that they're relatable. I guess so. I don't feel like we went too far off topic, but I guess I'm sure if somebody thinks that we did, then call us.
bitch about it another fucking time, dude.
What?
Bitch about it another fucking time to these people.
No, man. I
them,
want
them to us.
I want the comments. I want
That's what I'm saying.
I want that. I want feedback. I want, even if it's like, if they say you guys suck, your voice puts me to sleep.
That's fine.
Then you're welcome.
Yeah. Some people need sleep aids, man.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. If somebody says I listened to your podcast and I immediately had to take a shit, cool.
Good too.
I
Some
mean,
people deal with constipation.
Yep. Helping with constipation.
Yeah.
Somebody says
Are we
that-
Pepto-Bismol?
yeah, exactly. Somebody says that
An upset stomach, diarrhea.
yeah.
We could cure all those.
hmm
Just
Yeah.
to our podcast.
Or if somebody can call us up and be like, hey, my we had your podcast on while we were while I was making love, and I want to thank you because I lasted longer than I ever did before, because it was hard for me to keep an erection with your podcast going. And it's like, cool, man, we're like Viagra. So, or ashwagandha or whatever it was that you ended up talking about. I mean, like, that's what we are. We're like the boner pill of podcasts. Keep you long and hard, or short and hard. I don't know, whatever.
Now we're comparing ourselves to The Rock. He was the Viagra of franchises for a while.
Is that what he said?
That's what he was calling himself, yeah.
I think that if you're calling yourself the Viagra of anything,
That was his pivot point of where it all kind of fell, because he stuck with Fast and Furious, and then now he tried to do Black Adam. I'm sure there was a ton in between, because I remember there was that fucking Tower one. We're just getting into movies now.
yeah, he has
But
his, own
his whole
TV show,
life
man.
might as well be a fucking dream.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
he
do
has
think, though, like,
shitty movies.
back to dreams, man. I think that it is weird that like a lot of my dreams are like TV shows, and the thing, this is also like a trip to me, because I'll have a dream where it's me. I know that it's me, but I look at myself and it's not me.
Mhm.
It's almost like I'm living a different life, right? I mean, I look nothing like it. And then I'm with somebody who, it's like, this is my wife, but it doesn't look like my wife, but this is my wife. And it's like my wife in real life now, like currently, right?
Okay.
And then it's her, but it's not what she looks like. And then I'll have other dreams where it's like I'm with somebody. I've never seen this person in my life. Not, like I'm with, I'm surrounded by people I know, but I've never seen these people. Like I haven't seen these people crossing the street. Like I don't. It's just they're just random ass faces.
Yeah.
Like they're not even celebrities on TV or anything like that. So it's like where it's like my brain is just processing and making faces like it's a fucking AI thing.
Something in a dream wise, like I've had that keeps popping up. It's kind of the same like warehouse that me and, well, like you said, people that I feel like are friends. I've never seen them before.
Yeah.
And we'll all just go over there and hang out, and it's just like almost like a car shop. But
Okay.
none of us work on a car. It's just like a spot where we all fucking like chill. And I've had it multiple times, but every time it's like different people. I don't know any of them, but it's like, what the fuck is this? What is so? But no, I don't.
What if
Dreams are just fucking weird, man.
What if when we sleep, we're actually like
Other people?
Huh?
Other people?
Well, yeah, like we're going into like another, not another world, but like almost like a different like dimension, man. Like it's like a multiverse kind of a thing.
It's our bodies are resting, right? So our spirit goes to a different body.
Yeah, man.
Like that.
That's happening, but it's like in a different,
crazy.
like
And it's just like
realm.
People or that, yeah, and that too. It's like a different realm, and it's whoever's like awake or like waking up. Like,
dude, what if
you get one body like every 3 times just because you guys are on the same cycle those few days, and then like the next few times you get someone that's completely different or somewhere else,
Oh yeah.
So I was like, nah, like I'd seen that like that warehouse and with different people in it like at least 3 times. So it's just weird as fuck. But then, like you said, like, what if it's a different realm? Because the only thing that made it feel even really different, or like I knew, like, oh, this is a dream. Like, it was more of a fucking blue tent everywhere. Like, that was like the first time where it's like, it's just a color tent. Like instead of like how in Hollywood they throw brown when they're going for Mexican or Mexico or some shit,
Yeah.
So
I see what you're saying.
So it's kind of like that. So I'm in a different realm. So my whole tinting, my whole view is blue now. Blue.
Yeah, I see what you're
saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, it's just, that's a cool thought though. That'd be.
I don't think it's true though, because like there's
cool thought.
There's too many times where I wake up like in the middle of it, so I feel like it couldn't.
That motherfucker just passes out somewhere, dude, until someone else goes to sleep.
Exactly, right?
Like, fuck, dude, I need to take a piss and get back to the guy before he dies, wherever he's at.
Yeah,
like
that'd be
the suicide rate just pops like every once in a while because people just fucking fall, and it's because their real body wakes up, but they fall as they're like about to get on a train or something. So instead of getting on the train, they jump off right before the train gets there.
In this other world, everybody has fucking narcolepsy.
Which is narcolepsy?
They just fall asleep at random. Yeah.
Thought that was when you're like really into yourself. Narcissism.
That's narcissism, yeah. Yeah. That's when you touch yourself all the time. No, wait, that's something different.
That's my nightly routine.
Okay. All right. How awful would that be though if you did end up having to go into a different body and then but like as soon as you did, then they're like in the middle of like doing butt stuff with like a dog.
Or they're getting.
Yeah. You're like, oh no. Why is my ass suddenly hurt?
Yeah.
And then you wake up in real life and then your girlfriend's pegging you.
Yeah.
You're like, God damn these dreams.
Thought there was meaning to it.
You're like, no, this dream I was getting pegged. Now in real life I'm getting pegged. This is awful. Wake up into a nightmare. All right, man. You ready to wrap this up?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this outro music. So, anyways, again, people, go ahead and give us a call at our number. It's 661-379-0020. Ask for Doc or Mex, or ask for your mom. And then also you can email us at hoofheartedpod@gmail.com. You can talk to Mex directly on Instagram, _Mexalorian at Instagram. Also watch his Twitch. It's _Mexalorian on twitch.tv. And you can check out my Twitch if you wanted to. I say don't waste your time with that, but mine is Doc Farted. If you'd like to message me directly, Doc Farted at Instagram. And also we've got our Hoof Hearted podcast at Instagram, and I think that's it. So also, again, if you want to check out some if you need some art done for whatever, check out coopercreations.uk on Instagram. Oh, wait, no, it's Cooper Creations UK at Instagram. Whatever. Anyways, just look for Cooper Creations UK on Instagram. He's got some cool stuff he could do for you. So just hit him up. And yeah, I think that's about it, man. So yeah, you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
cool. Great. That's good to hear. Yeah. So. All right. Later.
Peace.